Once an event has been scored from the run menu, all the results are in, all the disqualifications have been input, and all the heats are into the system, it's going to generate a report that's going to summarize the results of that particular event. It should include the team scores, any disqualifications, and all the placements and points for that event. So I've got an event that I've already input times for with 2 heats. I'm going to click on Score Event. Notice a couple of things here. Notice the swimmer with the 3rd fastest time, yet he didn't get any points. An explanation for that can be very simple. That swimmer was in Heat 2 and is not eligible to score points as an exhibition swimmer. So the next place swimmer gets the point. Notice these X's down here for these swimmers. These denote swimmers that either were in the exhibition heat, or more importantly, teams are only allowed to score 2 swimmers per event, so we've already got two scoring swimmers from Cherokee in that particular event. No team could take better than 1st and 2nd place. So again, any of these swimmers would be ineligible to score points, so that's why the X's are there. Notice the disqualification, the DQs listed, and the reason for the DQ is listed right here. Also at the bottom, we've got the combined team scores for the event. That's the score for the meet up to that point. That's a summary of the information that's included on every individual result for a meet. If you note, and let's close this report, if you note that certain items in that report that came up were not included, like the team score, or that a particular disqualification, the reason for that DQ was not included. In order to check those things from the run menu, if you go up to Preferences and select Results for List and Score, that allows you to look at the information that's supposed to be included in that result. That includes the columns. You can change the columns from single to double if you want to make sure everything fits on one page. You can make sure it includes records if you've got those input into the system, prior results, entry times, DQ codes. So if the DQs weren't showing up as to why they were disqualified, if you check that box, it'll make sure that's included. Team scores, if they're not listed at the bottom of the page, that again, you check team scores, make sure combined team scores are included. Make sure the time and date stamp is included. This allows you to keep track of, if you have multiple copies of a result that are printed, it can tell you which one was printed last. And again, it's a very useful tool. Once we're done with that, we close that. And again, if you go back to Score, that particular event, you can double check and make sure it's got the information that you want. That's a summary of what you get in the results page.